Right. So hopefully I can share some really good information that will enlighten you guys on this whole chat GPT thing, this AI thing that has just been, it's everybody's talking about it, right? So we got someone that says, I have no idea what that is. You know what? And I'm going to help you to learn. So let's go ahead and go here. And I want to type in what is a prompt. So I'm sharing 7 with you, right? The realist should know. So if you don't know what a prompt is, then we're going to ask ChatGPT, okay? And again, ChatGPT is it's artificial intelligence, right? So let's go ahead and type it in. I'm actually using it now. What is a prompt? It says in the context of natural language or machine learning, a prompt is a short piece of text or a set of instructions given to a machine, ChatGPT, learning model to generate a response or perform a task. For example, in language generation, a prompt may be a sentence or a phrase that serves as a starting point for the model to generate a coherent and relevant response. In question, answering task, a prompt might be a question that the model is asked to answer. Okay, we'll stop there. So I know you're saying, okay, Lo, I still don't understand, I don't get it, break it down. And that's what I'm gonna do. So, but this, I just used ChatGPT to ask this question, and this is the response, right? So now what we want to do, let's go back here and I'm going to pull up the presentation. So let's take a look at this. I think I'll keep it in this mode here if y'all okay with that. So if you're jumping on, hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm gonna be, bouncing in and out, and I'll check the chat session here because I know you guys will probably have questions, okay? So the first prompt that we want to take a look at here is your niche. So this is an example prompt, and I'll just read it out. I'll read it out, and then what I'm gonna do is copy this, and I'm gonna paste it in Chat GPT and see what it responds to, okay, or what it generates. I have a website about real estate in Dallas, Texas. What are some sub niches I should be writing about in my content? Give me the results as a table with the sub niche between 1 and 20 to indicate the sub niche popularity. So this is the prompt that I'm going to put in Chat GPT. Now you see how really specific this is? And that's one thing that you want to understand about Chat GPT. Number one, the better and more in-depth information you give it, the better information that you will receive. And this is what's so amazing, right? And I do want to add this disclaimer. Chat GPT is not 100% accurate. So you have to do your homework. And also you want to make sure you use this tool for information, for content ideas. So you don't want to prompt it to create you a 500-word article about how sellers can sell their house in Dallas and copy and paste it and use it. You don't want to do that. So there's other things that you have to do. So you still have to, have the human touch, make some changes to it, use other services to make sure that there's not plagiarism and all that. Okay. So I definitely want to put that disclaimer. Chat GPT is more so for information and to help you get ideas. So with this prompt, your niche, and let's say that your niche, mine is Dallas, Texas, right? And I do have a website, and I was really specific in this prompt. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna copy this, and I'm gonna go over to GPT. Hold on one second. Let me stop screen. I know there's an easier way to probably do this. So let's go into, all right. So I'm into Chat GPT. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, and they have a free version and a paid version. I went ahead and upgraded. It's $20 a month for the plus. And there's a few reasons why. One, there's millions of users on this a day, like consistently, and sometimes you may have to wait in order to get access. But with Plus, you always have access, and it also generates faster responses. So if anybody wants to know the difference. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy and paste this prompt right here in ChatGPT, and I'm gonna click enter. And it says, sure, here are 10 potential sub niches for your real estate website in Dallas, Texas, ranked in no particular order. So just like this, it's given me sub niches because I asked it, with popularity being from 1 to 20. So at the top there, it has luxury homes ranked at 16. That's a sub niche. This next one is neighborhood profiles. The next one is real estate investing. So now I have content ideas that I can start creating blog posts or articles or videos based on this information and to add to my website. Y'all follow me? Now, at the end of this, it does say, please note that these popularity rankings are approximate and subject to change based on the variety of factors, including search volume, reader engagement, and changes in the real estate market. It's also important to note that there are likely many other potential sub niches you could explore as well, depending on your target audience and your website goals, right? Cool. Guess what? Now I got 10 potential sub niches that I can start working with and planning out content for my website, for social media, for my videos. Y'all see that? So let me come back over and see if there's any questions. So that's the first one. We got a yes. Awesome. So another thing, let's go back here. So it's really fascinating on, and again, it's not 100% accurate. So you need to do your homework, right? You need to do your homework and always double check, especially when it comes to statistics. And I'll talk a little bit more about that. So that's the first prompt. The second, now, if you want to become the agent for buyers, here's one prompt that you can use to get information. So the next one can be, can you suggest some popular neighborhoods in Dallas, Texas for first-time home buyers with the price range between 500,000, 800,000. So let's say you're on the phone with a potential buyer that's moving out of state, right? Or that's here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and I'm just choosing my market, obviously, and they want some quick information, right? So you want to be able to know and have that information. Again, real quick, if you want get a quick response, being specific, I'm gonna copy and paste that prompt here, and I'm gonna let ChatGPT do its thing. And it says, certainly, here are some popular neighborhoods in Dallas, Texas that are good for first-time home buyers and fall within the price range of 500,000 to 800,000. 1, M Streets, the historic neighborhood located in East Dallas, is known for the charming homes, mature trees, walkability to shops, restaurant. 2, Lakewood, located in East Dallas, Lakewood, blah, 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 blah. Kessler Park, Lower Greenville. So, and I know these areas, and this is pretty accurate, right? So right now I have a real quick glimpse, right quick, of a few areas that I can share with this buyer, this first-time home buyer, within this price range that's been pre-qualified to share this information with them, right? How powerful is that? Now, let's take a look at the next one. So let's say, did y'all see that? Let me make sure and go back here. I want to make sure y'all saw that prompt. So I type it in here and it gave the response here. Okay. All right. So now let's go back and let's take a look at the third prompt. So we talked about your niche, become the agent for buyers, be the agent for homeowners. Here's an example. Can you give me an estimate of closing costs? And I actually just had this question from one of my clients. Can you give me an estimate of closing costs to sell a home in Dallas, Texas at a sales price of $400,000 with a 6% commission paid to a realtor? I literally just had a question like this. And I know one thing for Carla, one of the things that she would do, that she doesn't do anymore, she used to call one of our escrow officers And she would give us the information, but sometimes it'd take her a minute, right? It would give her a minute because, Carla wouldn't have time. But now what she can do, she can go into ChatGPT and she can phrase this question. Can you give me an estimate of closing costs, sell home, blah, blah, blah. Boom. Let's see what it comes up with. Excuse me. It says, yes, I can give you a rough estimate of the closing costs to sell a home in Dallas, Texas at a sales price of $400,000 with a 6% commission paid to a realtor. Here's a breakdown of the typical closing cost for a home sale in Dallas. One, realtor commissions is $24,000, that's 6% of $400,000. Two, title policy, $1,700 based on $400,000 sales price. Escrow fee, $500 estimated. Owner's policy, $1,000 estimated. HOA transfer fee if they have it, $500 estimated. So they just list the cost. So at the bottom here, it says total estimated closing cost is $29,300. How awesome is that? That quick, in seconds. And of course, it says, please note that these are estimated costs and can vary based on a variety of factors. But how helpful is this if you're talking to a homeowner and they're trying to make a decision, whether to work with you or the next agent or whatever. And, once once a homeowner or buyer, anybody's ready to pull the trigger and they have questions, they want to get those questions answered so they can go ahead and take action. So now instead of you saying, well, you know what, let me get back with you with that, all you can simply say is, you know what, hold on a second here. Let me see if I can go ahead and pull that up for you. You got a quick minute? Oh, yeah, sure. Boom. Pull up your ChatGPT and ask it the question. Now, check this out. Let me show you guys something. So let's say that they say, you know what? Well, we owe back taxes, $2,400. Oh, okay. Well, let me add this here. So I can copy and paste this language here. Recalculate by adding $2,400 in back taxes owed, the seller would have to pay for at closing. Because once you start this chat, this information is locked in this particular chat with ChatGPT. It remembers. So if you want to add to it, make adjustments to it, whatever the commands are that you want, it will produce it. And it's incredible. So check this out. So we want ChatGPT to recalculate the estimated closing costs based upon the seller giving you the information. Hey, I owe $2,400 in back taxes. So let's see what it comes up with. It says, sure, here's an updated estimate of the closing costs to sell a home in Dallas, Texas at sales price of $400,000 at 6% commission paid to the realtor and $2,400 in back taxes owed. And it lists all the costs again. And then it adds in there the $2,400 back taxes owed. So now we have a new total estimated closing cost, $31,200. Boom, right? Awesome. What y'all think about this? What do y'all think about this? Comment below. It's amazing. It's been a tremendous time saver. I want to know you guys' thoughts. Comment below. What do you think about this? So let's go ahead and take a look at the next prompt here. Boom. Be the agent for investors. Here's a prompt. What are 5 zip code areas in Dallas, Texas real estate investors can purchase homes that are a minimum of 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage, at least 2,700 square feet in size, that is valued under $350,000? That is extremely specific, right? And we talk with investors all the time that's outside of Texas and other states, other countries, and they don't know. And they're trusting you. Hey, can you let me know what areas are good in Dallas or Fort Worth or, wherever, right? And again, this is a really quick way to say, hey, give me a minute and I'll give you some ideas. So now, again, what we're going to do, we're going to copy this. We're going to go over to ChatGPT and we're going to plug it in. And let's see what it comes up with. And I think there's a couple of questions. I'm going to get to your questions here shortly, okay? I appreciate it. If you're jumping on, hey. Looking at some exciting stuff here. Okay, it says, here are 5 zip code areas in Dallas, Texas, where real estate investors may be able to find homes that meet the following criteria. A minimum of 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, 2-car garage, at least 2,700 square feet in size and valued under 350,000. 75228, this zip code is located in East Dallas and includes neighborhoods of Casa View, Forest Hills, Lockwood. It has a mix of older and newer homes and is known for its affordability and proximity to White Rock Lake. I'm extremely familiar with that particular area myself because we flipped a house in this area a few years ago. So that's accurate. 75217, this zip code is located in Southeast Dallas and includes the neighborhoods of Pleasant Grove, Kellberg. It has a mix of single family homes and townhomes and is known for its it's nuts. That's it. Boom. We got it right here. Right? Right here. And again, it always gives a disclaimer. Please note that the home prices are subject to change. It's always a good idea to work with a trusted real estate agent to get the most updated information. And what I would do in this situation, I would definitely, well, I'm familiar with this information. So because I'm in this area. But if I was unfamiliar, I would look it up. Obviously, I would go on the MLS. I would do a little bit more research just to confirm and make sure. But this is pretty accurate, right? It's awesome. So let's see what I missed the first 15 minutes. So now I'm trying to catch up. Hey, it's all good. This will be recorded. This is being recorded. So it's all good. Carmelita said, I love it. I know. It's nuts. It's nuts. I like it, but again, like you said, you have to know the information is correct. Absolutely. You always want to verify that. But this is a tool, y'all. This ain't, listen, let me say this. And I'm being silly. I really am. This ain't from the devil. You know how folks can get. This ain't of the devil. A lot of people used to say the internet is of the devil. I'm being silly. This is a tool. This is a tool to help us as business owners to be able to be more productive in our business, efficient, to save money, and to grow. That is exactly what this is. And you definitely want to educate yourself on how to use these tools so it can be more effective for your business. Barb laughing. Listen, I'm just saying. A friend of mine, James Rembert, I had him on last week, the Zillow killer. It was a perfect thing that he said. He said, "You remember when we had the flip phones and the Blackberries, right?" I said, "Yeah, absolutely." And he's like, at some point, people that was holding on to those flip phones and Blackberry, I'm not gonna upgrade. I'm gonna keep this. I ain't changing. Guess what? The phone stopped working, and they had to upgrade. So it's kind of like this situation here with AI. You have to learn how to adapt, but again, you want to learn how to use it effectively. Okay. Somebody said, I see the efficiency. That's what's up. That's what it's all about. Seeing the efficiency. Where can I find this tool? You can simply go to ChatGPT. All right. Let me go here real quick. You see that at the top? Chat.openai.com. That's where you want to go. Chat.openai.com. It's free, guys. It's free. Now, they just rolled out a monthly $20 a month, and I'm using it right now because there's so many millions of people on this thing every day that a lot of times they may get to capacity and you have to wait. But with the plus feature, you don't have to wait, and it's super fast or faster when it spews out results. I even see the difference in using it here tonight. So, but anyway, so we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving. So exciting stuff. So now let's go to the next prompt that we want to focus on or that you want to use. Always have hot content ideas. Absolutely. And here's an example of a prompt. What are the top 5 trending topics about home owners selling their home in today's market? Right? Pretty specific. And again, you can change it up. So let's see. Let's see what we got. We're going to go right on back over here and we're going to plug this bad boy in. Copy, paste. Let's see what it gives us. It says, here are the top 10 trending topics about homeowners selling their home in today's real estate market. 1, virtual home tours and online listings. With the pandemic, more homeowners and buyers are using virtual tours and online listings to view and showcase homes. 2, low inventory the current real estate market is experiencing. Okay, so let me say this. Okay, this is good information, but ChatGPT is only updated until November of 2021. So if you want, real numbers for today, then yes, you want to look at MLS. You want to look at, other resources, realtor.com or whatever the case may be. Again, this is for content ideas. All these ideas that it rolled out here are really good ideas. Top 10 trending topics. These are still hot topics. High demand, home improvements and renovation, quick sales, multiple offers. So I can use these and create content, whether it's for a website, whether it's for a blog, article, short video content. It's ideas. All right. Awesome. Thank you. You are very welcome. So, all right, let's keep it going. We got a few more here. Thank y'all for sticking with me. I think y'all like this information. So the next one we have, you can create prompts to summarize articles. Now, this is really cool. Summarize articles, blogs. So let's say you're busy. Like everybody's busy, right? A lot of times I may not have time and don't to read full articles or blog posts that, that interest me, whether it's about our market here or what's going on with real estate, whatever. So what you can do, here's a prompt. But before we use this prompt, what I'm going to do, because it says, according to this article, how does this Texas housing insight affect homeowners selling and buying homes? The reason why I put Texas housing insight, because I kind of did this before this live. So there was an article I found on Texas housing insight. So I'm going to go to it right quick. So what I'll do, because now I want to pull up this article and I want to put it into ChatGPT, right? So what I'm going to do, Texas Housing Insight. This is as of February 14, 2023. So what I want to do, I don't have time to read all this, right? So I'm going to get this and I'm going to highlight it, copy, and then I'm going to come back over to ChatGPT and I'm going to paste it in here, right? So let me go back up. Let me scroll up to the top here. And I'm going to go back to my prompt on my PowerPoint. Hold on one second. So I went ahead and hit enter. So it says, based on the Texas Housing Insight Report, here are the top 10 trending topics about homeowners selling their home in the current market. So it's summarizing, right? Decrease in demand, decrease for homes in Texas decreased significantly with a nearly 30% reduction in total home sales December 21st through December 2022. Low inventory. So it just listed off, right? And I'll continue to let it do it. And once it finishes, I'm gonna go ahead and put in my prompt that I just showed you guys. So now I have this information. Let me stop it for time purposes. So now, according to this article, how does this Texas Housing Insight affect homeowners selling and buying homes? Now, it says the Texas Housing Insight Report provides information on the current state of the Texas real estate market, including data on housing supply, demand, and pricing. Based on the report, the current state of the Texas real estate market may have implications for homeowners who are looking to sell or buy their homes. For homeowners looking to sell, I won't read all of it, but it's just giving me an overview. That's it. And it's done. 4 paragraphs. So I'd have to read all of that. So I put into ChatGPT this article, then I gave it a prompt. According to this article, how does this Texas housing insight affect homeowners selling and buying homes? And it gave me a summary. How powerful is that? And again, you want to make sure you do your research. You want to follow up on information from your MLS to make sure that it's accurate, because again, ChatGPT is not 100%. All right. But how much time does that save? Y'all like that? That's all right. Got a few more. And then any questions you guys have, I will definitely answer them for you. Okay. And next week, we have another realtor that's going to be sharing how he's using it. So another prompt you want to use with ChatGPT is answering questions, right? So what are some questions a homeowner, this is an example. What are some questions a homeowner thinking of selling their home might have? Right? So you have some homeowners, or you have a homeowner, a prospect that's thinking about selling, and you can already pull up the questions that they may have and be prepared, right? Be prepared to answer the questions. So let's ask ChatGPT. What are some questions a homeowner thinking of selling their home might have? Here are some questions a homeowner thinking of selling their home might have. One, when is the best time to sell my house? Two, what is the current state of the local real estate market and how might it affect my home sale? Three, how much is my home worth in the current market and how should I price it to ensure a profitable sale? Four, what are the costs associated? Content. Content. These are short videos you can create too for your reels, for your YouTube shorts, right? And it says these are just a few of the many questions that a homeowner might have when considering selling their house. Working with a trusted real estate agent can help answer these questions. So I hope you guys can see how this tool is extremely helps you to be efficient, save you time, save you money, right? And will give you a number of amazing ideas when creating content and just helpful information for your clients and your prospects. Okay. All right. I think I got one more. Let's see. Um, oh, also with this, you can actually you can niche it down as well. So, what are some questions that someone interested in buying a luxury home may have? So you can change this. First time home buyers. What are some questions first time home buyers might have? So you can change this up to fit buyers, sellers, investors, luxury, VA buyers, divorce, pre-foreclosure, and the list goes on and on and on. So the amount of content, that you can create from this, and ideas that you can get to create from this is limitless, right? I think this is the last one. Explain it simply. I love this. So explain how title insurance work to a 10-year-old. Remember, you have to tell ChatGPT what you want it to tell you. And that is what makes it, once you understand how to use it, right? So everybody's not getting the same answer. If you just have one generic question that everybody can use, what are 5 steps in selling your home? Well, that's pretty generic. And if you use that, everybody gonna have the same answer. But you can be creative and change it up, right? So that it's more and more unique. Now, what I like about this here is that, let's say it's something you don't understand. Maybe you have a client, that really wants to understand how the title insurance work, or maybe you want to learn or need to understand better how title insurance works, or anything. So I can tell ChatGPT, explain how title insurance works to a 10-year-old. Let's see what it comes out. It says, sure, I'll do my best to explain how title insurance works in a way that a 10-year-old can understand. When you buy a house, it's important to make sure that nobody else has a claim to it. This means making sure that the person who sold you the house actually had the right to sell it to you in the first place, and that there aren't any other people or organizations who might have a claim to the property. Title insurance is a special kind of insurance that helps protect you from any problems that might come up with the ownership of the property. Just like how car insurance helps protect you if you get in a car accident, title insurance helps protect you if there are any problems with the ownership of your property. Nice, simple breakdown, right? When you buy title insurance, the title insurance company would do a lot of research to make sure that everything is okay with the property's ownership. So it breaks it down because you told it to break it down and simplify it that a 10-year-old can understand it. This is just one of many ways. And I can go back and say, I can go back and tell ChatGPT, now explain it in a way an 8-year-old can understand. I just went down to, let's see what it generates. So sure, I'll be happy to explain title insurance in a way an 8-year-old can understand it. When somebody buys a house, they want to make sure they really own it and that nobody else can say they own it too. That's where title insurance comes in. Title insurance is like a superhero cape that protects the person who bought the house. When the superhero title insurance company, hears that someone wants to buy a house, they put on their cape and go on a mission to check it if the person selling the house really has the right to sell it. They look at the papers and talk to people and make sure that everything is okay. If they find a problem, they use their superhero powers to fix it. How crazy is that? So you get better responses with the better commands and more specific commands that you have to tell ChatGPT. Nuts, right? Y'all have any questions? I know I've been talking. Something else I wanted to show y'all. You can turn articles into YouTube video scripts. You can tell ChatGPT to, here's an article. You can find an article, copy it, paste it, and then you can ask ChatGPT to create a YouTube script of 1,000 words from this article, and it'll type it up. Intro, tips. It's nuts. So this is it's so much. I can go so much deeper, guys. But these are a few ways, because I know a lot of you are new when it comes to all of this AI stuff. Trust me, over the last 60 days, I've just really kind of, started educating myself more with understanding it, and also using it in certain aspects of our business. And it's pretty amazing. And it is definitely a massive disruptor, not only in our industry, but others. And it's something that's here to stay. So did y'all like the information? Comment yes below. Is this going to make you play with ChatGPT a little bit? Yes? No? Make you scared of it? Say no? I don't know. I want to make sure that I'm not missing any questions. Nancy said yes. Donna said, that's a Donna. Thank you. Okay. Jackie, Carmela. All right. Thank you guys for joining. I really appreciate it. So we got another yes here. Got yes, yes. And again, guys, you can go to chat.openai.com and create a free account. And I'm actually working on 71 prompts for Realtors edition. Would y'all be interested in that? 71. So you can already have them. You can copy and paste, or you can add to it or whatever. Y'all be interested in that? Comment yes below. So I'm working on that. Hopefully I'll be finished within the day or so. But it's going to save you so much time. So much time. And you can literally ask it anything. So, but of course, use it the right way. You can use any of these tools for bad. I mean, that's a no-brainer. But you want to learn how to make it work for you, right? And your business. It's all about working smarter and not harder. And I know we're on for a little bit. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, you can comment below. You can shoot me a DM. All right. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. And as always, thank you. Take care and take action.